I'm so glad you guys tuned in. We're going to adjust an aluminum storefront. We're out in the wild today. Let's get into the show. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Mike with Door Lock Tips, and I'm in North Carolina today, and it is beautiful. It's about 68 degrees, early morning, 9 o'clock. I'm going to have a blast. I'm going to work on a storefront. Really kind of a simple one. It has some hinges. The door is bending the knuckles. This is a 100-year-old building. It's got some special hinges. I worked on another door, and I thought I'd take you along for the show today and show you what a locksmith does when he's got a situation where they want to save a little money and we want to change the way the door closes. The door is pinching and it's rubbing on the frame. Easy fix today. Let's get into the show. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get all my goodies out. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna use a really cool tool to do this. This is called door set. I mean, this is fabulous, guys. It's all aluminum. It pops up. You slide it underneath the door. Can you believe it? And it takes the doors right off. You screw these down, these little wheels, and so it lifts the door right off the jamb. You gotta have some tools, guys. So we got a busy road out here. I'm parked right in front of the building. You can't be any happier if you can get your truck close to the building. This little cart really makes all the difference. You want to haul all your tools in with that. Of course, you gotta unhook it. Rubbermaid made this cart. I don't think they make it anymore, but you can still get one of these on MSC. Let me get all my toolboxes. I have all my tools in little toolboxes. I got these at Walmart. The last time I was in there, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get some black aluminum. I kind of like them. It's nice to put this down on top of your cart when you go on uneven surfaces like I'm gonna do right now. You don't dump all your toolboxes off. And you want to have some toolboxes, because if you don't, you're going to be going back and forth to the truck a million times, guys, and you don't want to do that. Especially if you're working in hospitals. You know, a hospital, you can take 15, 20 minutes to walk into the hospital, get all checked in through security, right? You don't want to go back out to the truck. I think I am going to bring this because I have a screw gun I just bought. It's made by Milwaukee. It's their M12 units, and I'm gonna play around today. If you can tell right now, I'm already having fun. No pressure, it's a Friday. The owner of the building is all for me shooting video. That's good. All right, so I got that. Let me find the screw gun. All right, so that's the drill, but here's what I really want to test out. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Little M12 called Fuel Brushless, and this is their new baby. It is really cool. It's got a little speed sensor up on top. So this is one of the best in the business. I'm going to experiment with it, and we're going to just see how good it really is. All charged up. See this? If you don't buy one of these, I mean, these are really cool. This is a step-up ladder. You can get it at Ace Hardware, made by Warner. This is the coolest ladder in the business. I've been through maybe 6 over the course of, 20, 30 years. I love them. Guys steal them from you. I found one on the other side of the hospital. It's incredible, really. It goes right on my cart. So I've got that. Let's see. This thing's called a door set. I'm going to put this on my cart. All right. We're going to have a little fun. We're going to work on this door. let's get right into it. I'm gonna take my cart right inside. Because if you can get your cart inside the building, that's the way to go, guys, because you never know. There's people walking around, and it's better to get your stuff off the sidewalk, you know, especially where it's high traffic. They got restaurants here. This is a great little place. Go in, and you notice the door was pinching. I think I'll take my door set off. Got a little bit of a jump here. That's not good. There we go. Okay, we're inside. I'm sneaking up on the project. Now the hinges, we only have 2 hinges on this thing. So that kind of makes it easy, but it's not really a great opening when you have only 2 hinges. But you know, a pivot has a top and bottom pin, and the way they make aluminum storefront pivots, they are really junky. You know, you can get some great stuff. You can get great pivots for aluminum storefront. But for the most part, you know, they're aluminum storefront stuff. But these have 2 old, ancient, 80-year-old hinges. 80 years. I might be wrong on that, but I think they are. And I'm going to yank the hinges. I'm going to bend the knuckles because it's pinching. What it's doing is the door, when you close this door, it hits right here on this aluminum storefront jamb. Right there, right there. We don't like that. The door's got to close. It's got to close easy. So I'm going to bend the knuckles. And I've already done it on one, but I have to take it off because if you bend them in the opening, it can pop the preps. I don't even do bending of knuckles, but there is no alternative here. I have nothing else I can do. When you can't fix something in the field, you have to improvise. You may not do this on a normal basis, but you're going to improvise. Let's see how I do it. Hey, you guys, you want to get in on a show? Can I do it?
Oh my God.
You'll love it. I'll give you the link where you go, door and lock tips. You can see yourself, and I'll do a really nice job. Okay, hold on.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay, when it turns out really bad, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm a great editor. Hey guys, guess what? We're going to interview a couple of people that are just enjoying this small town in Moxville. So what are you guys here for?
My cousin's wedding.
Oh, cousin's wedding. Oh, you couldn't get better day than this.
It's going to be beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. So you're going to stay for a week here or just
a couple days.
Couple days. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
So they're just passing by the job and they said, yeah, we'll go ahead and give it a little shout out. I hope you enjoy yourself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great wedding.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get back to the show.
You guys, if you stay till the end of the show, you get to hear more of this interview. Yeah.
One of the screws is jammed. So we got to get this screw out of here. And what you do is you take a hammer or a chisel and you just kind of try to turn the screw. I got a point here. I'm going to embed the point into the screw head. It'll bring it out. All kinds of ways you can do it, but drilling it and all that other stuff's not necessary until the very bitter end. Let's give it a shot. No, we got one really stuck. Hey, I think I got it. All right, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get on the edge of the screw and then tap it around in circles. And it worked. Screw head is gone. I mean, totally gone. Looks like this one's a brass one. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, kind of. I'm gonna get my vice grips. I watch a show on YouTube. It's called Vice Grip Garage. You got to tune into that, guys. He loves these vice grips. They're the best tool in the world. I mean, they really work on everything. I've got some like needle nose vice grips and all kinds of good stuff. You need a good set of vice grips. These are some long screws. So let's get a close-up look here. Yeah. So if you just take a hammer and a chisel, you can knock out most of these screws easily. I want to pick up everything because we don't want nobody tripping around here. Let's take a look at the door set, how it works. I've got that underneath the door right now. When I remove this door, it will be held on that door set quite easily. All this thing does is slide underneath the door and you crank the wheels up and it supports the door, cradles it. Whoa. Uh-oh. I have some trouble here, guys. They painted over these things and they're a number 2. And they are brass. I'm going to replace them with a number 3 Phillips. See, I don't even have to worry about the door tipping over with that door set underneath there. Now, let me get a Phillips and a hammer. Sometimes that works. I'm going to have to take a chisel again. I've spent like 2 hours doing this before. Many times, taking out the screws. Whoa. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. We got to do a jar it loose, really. The owner told me it's about 60 years these storefronts have been up. There we go, got that one loose. There, I got that one loose. Now I got a little bit of Phillips left on there. There we go. Got the screw loose. There we go. Now this is kind of a heavy door. It's maybe 125 pounds. And a lot of people think this glass makes it heavy, but this is single pane. So watch this. I gotta make sure I got all the screws loose. And these things, believe it or not, slip in a channel. I'll show you later. Might have it cranked a little tight here. That happens. I'm on old carpeting. Got the top one loose. You know, I think that hinge has got a belly in it. I think it's been bent. Push it off this way. There we go. Look at hands-free. So door set makes the job so easy. I can push it around with my finger. Now you don't want to do this in a windstorm, but I don't need the door right now. So there we are. Wow. And that bottom hinge still isn't out. I think I'll spray that with a little lube. See what's happening? It's caught behind the aluminum. So one of the leaves is really bent, that leaf back there. Let me get this bad boy out. Man, oh man. There we go. And I don't want to bend anything on this any worse than it is. It's teetering back and forth. Man, oh man. What in the world? This is nuts. I don't want to bend that hinge prep. It acts like there's something holding it. I don't see any broken screws. Wonder why. I'm gonna go get my fan. Well, something weird. There was a screw jammed on the back side of this thing. Oh, there's the screw. And one of my fellow mechanics messed me up.
What a bummer. It's like 100 degrees in the sun. Now I'm going to go over to the shop next door and use their vise. They're kindly letting me use it. You know what, you guys? He had his radio playing, and I would have gotten copyright infringement on this one. I had to pull the whole video down. What a bummer. So I have to knock out all the dialogue here. But one thing's for sure, without that little vise, I would have had to drive back to the shop. And I'm going to bend the hinge knuckles individually. And if I would have done that in the opening, it would have just messed that aluminum up so bad. I wish I could have played the dialogue here, but I'll just fast forward everything here.
So I really like lubricating with this Tri-Flow. I lubricate all the knuckles, ball bearings in the hinge. Really makes for a nice job. So it really pays to have a cart. And I don't normally get my cart this messed up, but you know. Now here's some screws from some brand new hinges. So I always take them out and then I lubricate them. And they only give you enough screws to really do the job. So here's the brand new screw. Here's the old screw. And these are small little Phillips, and these are number 3 Phillips head. I'll put them in this cap and then just give them a spray. So they give you the wood screws with them. And these are probably stainless. And how you can tell is if they're magnetic. Slightly. So they're stainless. The doors and the jambs will sweat. And then they'll get all jammed in like I just had, and you'll have to beat them out of there. But if you spray them with some Tri-Flow ahead of time, you really probably won't have any problem with them. 80 years from now, some other locksmith will be playing and he'll go, oh man, these screws come right out. And he won't even know why. Everything's lubed, and I'm going to go screw a couple leaves back in place. And look at this. This is crazy. They cut a slot in the jamb, and then they drilled and tapped. These were non-prepped leaves, and they drilled and tapped the screw hole in here. I basically am using the hinge as a prep behind aluminum. Pretty wild. I've never seen that. Maybe you guys have seen that. I've never seen that. Here we are, we got the hinge, and I bent the knuckles so that they go that direction. So look at here, this goes behind a slot. Have you ever seen that before? Slides in a slot? That's pretty weird. And this one had a screw behind it, so we'll go ahead and put this in first, so I'll have no trouble. Change to a number 3 tip. Non-magnetic hand start that. Oh man, crack myself up. All right, got that good and crooked. All right. Wow, we got race cars around here. These old towns, everybody likes to modify things. You go into the barber shop around here and all they talk about is cars. So there we have that. should be easy. I got it on door set, so it's already the right height. Can you imagine trying to wrestle this door in? That door set is worth its weight in gold. I'd have to hire another guy. Got that one in. So what's happening is you got to slide it in a slot right in the door, and then put the screws into the threaded hinge. That's weird. I have to get this one down in the slot. There we go. That's it. Got it in. I'm liking this Milwaukee Fuel M12. Lightweight. As you guys know, I had shoulder surgery, so I'm trying to get with a lightweight screw gun. I won't tighten these all the way yet. Oop. There we go. Just kind of cool down. It's not 100,000 degrees. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. Hey, give me a shout out if you have one of these door sets. I manufacture them, you know, for years, about 17 years. And then I got out of it. Tell me if you got one. I'd be really interested to know how yours is still holding up after all these years. Boy, I hope I bent these enough. I'd take these off again, but I might have to. They're all lubed, so if I have to take them off, it won't be a big deal. Moment of truth. Now, all I do is just take these cranks, loosen them up, and then I just slide it out from underneath. Look at how cool this is, guys. Look at that. And the door is free. And I close it up and I set it aside. I really don't want to fall on that thing. Okay, guys. Moment of truth. I have not closed it. I'm hoping it works. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes! Guys, it's beautiful. Watch. No hitting. No binding. That's beautiful. I'm saying we got a success story here. Success. Yeah. All right, so now I got to put together a closer that was taken apart maybe, I don't know, years ago, and they're missing some parts. Yeah, I was hoping it'd be up on top of the ledge up here, but sounds like my knee. That Allen is gone. Anyway, I'll go look in the truck. When you gotta have a set screw, and I don't want to knock these over, you gotta have a set screw. So Major makes these set screw kits for the locksmith enthusiast. You can see I've used quite a few of them. So let's see, I'm gonna say it's 1/4 20, could be 5/16, probably 1/4 20 though, and we'll go 3/8. I doubt if that's 3/8. I mean, that baby's huge. Maybe it is. No. Wait a minute. Guys, it's 3/8. Oh, it's huge. See, These are them knockoff closers. You never know what you're going to get. So 3/8. Now who'd have a 3/8 set screw laying around? Nobody. We're going to go ahead and lubricate this knuckle here. You know, we don't like squeaks. And lubricate this one. This is not that old of a closer, it's sturdy, that's all. I don't think I'll lubricate this hole here. Got my trusty little Allen wrench. All right. All right. That's how that works. And then I'm going to tighten up this top screw. Got my killer Milwaukee. It's nice. Let's see. Oh, got to put a number 2 bit in there. I always put my number 3 bits on long drivers, so I know this is number 3. And my number 2s are on short drivers. I just can tell at a glance then. Everybody's got their own little arsenal. There we go. Don't want to snap that off. Okay, everything's tight. Let's see if it works. Wow. I wonder if oh. Don't tell anybody. I'll put it up here. So I got it done and shot a video. Can you believe it? That's kind of hard to do. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Look at this. It even had ADA adjustments. Oh, wouldn't close before. So I hope you enjoyed the show, guys. This is Mike with Door and Lock Tips, and I just wanted to bring you along for the ride, get you to see what adjusting a door is all about. Aluminum storefront. They're kind of difficult, but not really. If you got the equipment and you have a local fella that'll loan you a big old vise, everything's cool. So please tell your friends, hit that like button, and I'll have more door and lock tips like this coming to you in the future. Thanks again, guys. Be complete without telling you how I like these drills. Okay, so this brand new Milwaukee, I love it. Lightweight, good for my shoulder, especially after shoulder surgery. You want a nice lightweight. So this is M12, very inexpensive. And I didn't get to use the drill, but I'm sure it would have worked perfectly. You know, I really don't do a lot of heavy hammer drilling. So this beauty would have worked perfect, I guarantee you. So there you go, guys. Please hit that like button, tell your friends, and I'll have more door and lock tips like this stuff coming to you in the future. Yeah, can't get in any trouble. Now, door and lock tips on YouTube, okay? If you go there, I'll have it, and it'll be called Adjusting Aluminum Storefront Door.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good, yeah, nice. Thanks for being good sports. Now, door and lock tips on YouTube, okay? If you go there, I'll have it, and it'll be called Adjusting Aluminum Storefront Door.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good, yeah. Thanks for being good sports.